We closed 2019 with a final cine battle in which the community, you guys, had to send in footage and me and Janik had to edit with that. Now we got 3 hours to make an edit and you guys have voted Janik as the winner of Cine Battle Season 2. Thanks guys, really. Thank you. Anyways, the awesome Discord community came up with a great idea to let the community make an edit with that footage as well. We've had 19 entries and what I want to do right now is give a short feedback on every single video and in the end pick out the top 3 winners who will win a prize. I'm not exactly sure anymore what the prizes are, but that can all be found back here on Discord. Alright, let's get started. I'm not gonna give feedback in a particular order, it's completely random. The first one is from Milojevic Thailand. Oh yeah, sorry up front to everyone for mispronouncing names. First of all, I really liked a lot the transitions that you've created with the blending and the movements of the shots. There's one blending effect where you kind of pulled out the colors, which is really cool, but just make sure that you don't overdo it. By the end of the video, it feels very overdone. The next one is from Hallway Gang. First of all, very nice color grading and I love the build-up. You've made a great choice of clips in the beginning. However, as the video progresses, it starts to look very random, so be careful for that. So try to stick to the story that you're trying to tell. The next one is from Galassi. You clearly went for a strong vision and story, which is great. Just make sure that you don't make that story too complicated. It came off very random, while I'm sure that was exactly not your intention. Then we got Han Solo. You've offset the red and blue channels that if you watch with such 3D glasses, you get to see 3D. We tried it out and it worked. Now that was very creative and original, however the shot itself felt very random as well. The fifth one is from Mugamats. I love it. Periods. It reminded me a lot about the Watchtower of Turkey, however you did great by adding your own personal touch to it. The transition, sound design, visuals, and most importantly, your pace of editing is spot on. I'm really sorry to say, but I've got no feedback for you, it's perfect. Submission 6 is from Banana Bot. Now you did a great job with your time remapping and creating that cinematic feeling. Be careful, however, with your color grading though. Some shots had too much contrast, clipping the black and the white. Next is from Ira FX Studio. Very original. I love that you did something different and added so many visual effects in your edits. Some feedback, not all visual effects look that great. It's often better to have less visual effects and spend your time in fine-tuning it than spending your time in creating as much as possible visuals. One example is the fire on the building. You can see that you've blended fire from a small source on there. Try to look for a much bigger fire that is also shot from far away. It will look more realistic. Video number 8, T-Logic M. Great soundscape, and I love that you also added sound design to your transitions. The video starts great and I loved how you muffled the music during the shot with the cat. It felt like we saw the world through the eyes of the cat. But after that your edit became more random and in my opinion quite long. I would keep it shorter and build further on that idea of the cat. The next one is from Bogram. Nice transitions, the edit is upbeat and you stick to your theme, which is a big plus. Only watch out for transitions that are overused. I would try to avoid them. N3X TV, your feeling is good. There's a story and a theme, but in my opinion your edit could have been more dynamic. More shots and more cutting. Jeremy Payjot, you start the video great. There's a theme and you got a nice cutting going on. But then somewhere half the video you start to lose me because you're going away from your team and it starts to feel more random, so be careful for that. The next one is from Revisit Studio and it seems like you've made 2 videos. The intro is great, it's very creative and original, and then you suddenly start with a new kind of edit. As a viewer, I'm curious to know what follows next after seeing that intro, but unfortunately I'm seeing random shots. Schlubel Gaming, your edit feels like a promotion video for a travel agency. And I like that. This means that you've got a story to tell. Although some shots did felt misplaced, so stay strict to yourself and keep looking for shots that either stay within the theme or add to your story. Naga Bonner XD. Lovely choice of clips. You got a clear theme, which is really nice. Maybe try to add more sound design in your next edit. I was kinda missing that. I have 5 sisters. No, that's not true. I only got 1 sister, but that's the name of the next contestant. A fun music track and you've edited to the beat, which makes it very playful. Do try to tell a story with the shots that you pick. It felt kind of random. Bubspilver, I love your creativity. You did something completely different and I love it. However, I am missing some more body though. What I mean by that is extra shots that would make it more dynamic. I'm thinking of a loading screen, maybe an establishing shot like most games have when you start a new game. Video is Centene. You've got a clear story, great, and you got a nice intro and it feels like I'm traveling from one country to another. So you've thought well about the choice of clips. Personally, I would choose a different song and make a little faster edit. A road trip should be fun and I'm kind of missing that feeling in your edit. But I think with just a different song and a few small adjustments, you can fix that. Devil 22, great build up. You're going for something until the beat. After that, you're kind of losing me and it starts to become more random, so pay attention to that. I read that you didn't have much time, so I would suggest just making a smaller edit then. And finally is Esco and his Star Wars inspired video, which is very creative. We had a great laugh while watching this video because we saw many effects that were unexpected. Although the effects didn't always look so good, it did make us laugh. Some shots felt a little random, definitely the gaming footage that you've added, I would leave that out. But other than that, great job, you have entertained us, so mission accomplished. And those were the 19 entries. The folks at Discord who are hosting this event have asked me to pick out a top 3. So let's do that now. On a third place, we have chosen the video edit from Bogran. This is because I think that you did a great job with the effects and you paid attention to detail like sound design. The second place goes to Esco and your Star Wars video. Your originality, but mostly the way that you entertained us made you stand out. And finally, the first place goes to Mogamet. A big congratulations to you, man. Your edit is really amazing. I've got no critique and I also feel like I shouldn't be the person to give any critique. This goes beyond my skills, so I can only say keep following your dreams, and I really hope that you're doing something in the film industry because you're fucking good at it. Thanks to everyone who participated in this contest. It was a blast to see all of these different edits. Also, thank you to everyone who submitted footage that we could use to edit with. And finally, a big thanks to the guys at Discord who have been organizing this. And as always, stay creative.